Hi, hi guys, hi ladies, and welcome. Yeah, we are finally on the SP25s belonging to Matthew, Burn It Out Matthew as I call him. So we're on to those now guys, and we're going to do them both. So get that lid off. Right. These are actually not in bad condition. Now, automatics does work, but doesn't move across. Right. Take the cartridge carrier out. Got a gold ring cartridge in this. There we go. Right. So the next bit. What else? Who's tightened them up? Jesus! Who the fuck tightened them up? Where's my screwdrivers? Someone's tightened them up, guys. They don't need to be that tight. Jesus! They should be finger tight and not more. Right, so what we'll do, we'll service the top of it first and then we'll do the bottom. Has it got a clip on it? Yep. Pull the middle out. Spindle leaving. There you go. Take the beauty ring out. Take the clip off because we need wow, there you go, get that out. And we can put the bits off there into there now. Right. Do 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 do. That's been greased up, shouldn't be any grease on that. That feels okay. So that shouldn't have any grease on that actuation pole. So right. This has been reassembled wrong because our rubber should be at the bottom, not at the top. So I should have a cloth, but I can't find one. So we're going to just try and clean some of this mess. There you go. You're not wasting the other half of that. See, this is. So just use my shirt because I've got to change it anyway. So just use my shirt because I've got to change it anyway. There you go. That rubber doesn't even belong to this because it's got a rubber in there. Right. So what we'll do, check the cam follower, yeah, that's good. What we'll do next, we'll move the turntable back. Take the first clip off. Where's the remote control for the camera? What was here? There it is. The camera box remote. I'm not sure which one of these is which. Well, camera. Well, that camera didn't carry on, did it? Oh no, that's camera. Yeah, no, we're all right. That's it. There we go. There we go. Catch my screwdriver. Take this off. Give this a wipe. Because I don't lubricate these because they cause drag. That's it, it's wiped clean. Right. There's the clip. There's the screwdriver. Now the clip. It flew off, but I caught it. Right. See, that's moving, but the pin's stuck in. That's no good because it's moving on the pin, and the pin should be moving on the pivot. Now, am I going to be able to get this out with the pliers? If not, I'm going to have to heat it up. We'll try. Sometimes they go. And it has. It's bent. It's bent. It's bent. It's definitely bent. So what we'll do, we'll warm it up with the iron a bit. There. That is definitely bent, so we'll wipe all the crap off and then we'll assess it. But it's definitely bent. We'll just give this a wipe here, because I don't grease any of this apart from, let's wipe this here. This has got all sorts of shit which shouldn't even be on here. There you go, like this. It's bent, and it's bent that way. Now this will that tighten it? Oh, it has. It has, believe it or not. So what we'll do next, get the IPA. Right, are we actually recording? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Alright. So, look at that shit coming out of that. Look at the shit coming out. Let me try and zoom out. Put that there a minute. Let's move this. Let's try and get into fucking hell, not the oil over. There we go. Let's try and get into a position where you can see what I'm doing. That's it. Clean the middle out. Where's the fucking remote? Let's fucking zoom out. There we go. That's it. There you go. Right. Yeah, it's clean now, that. Now let's put that there. Let's clean the pin. I don't put nothing on these guys. You see, that's feels loose, but it's not as bad as it was. So what we can do next, we can put that back into there. See, that still feels tight. That's not going in, that. Alright. A bit of sandpaper because it's been fingered. Bit of sandpaper or one of the green scouring sponges. One of these will do it. Just get it on there. Try that. See, that's not going in. Reason why is because it's been damaged in here. Don't think I've got any of these. That going in that one. See, it goes in there, but it doesn't go all the way in. You can see where it's damaged. You can see where it's been damaged, to be honest. It's been damaged, this. See, that's the trouble, you see, rather than them leaving it for me to do it. See, that's not going all the way in. If I push that all the way in, it'll jam up. The pin's, that's moving, but the pin isn't. Have a look in my drawer. See what I've got in my drawer, might be able to use. Yeah. But I don't think I've got much in here, to be honest. I mean, I've got nothing really. Nothing. I did see a piece of sandpaper somewhere. There it is. Yeah. But I think, I mean, there's not much I can do about this. There's not much you can do when somebody's been in there. It's all twisted, this, there's not much. And I haven't got any spares. I did. I threw one of these away last week. So you can't keep everything. See if that'll go in there now. No. Because it's... See, it gets so far down. I've not got one of these. I know I did have. Don't think I've got another one left. I threw it in the bin last week, guys. I didn't think because you can't keep everything. So I know I threw a full gear assembly away last week because I just knew. It's one of those things, isn't it? As much as you'd fucking like to, you can't save everything. Let me try and put a bit of oil on this. I don't like to do that, but I might have to put a bit of oil on it too. Because I can't put that in like that, that's for sure. So what we'll do, you can see where it's all fucking scored. There we go. It goes in there, and then see, that shouldn't get stuck there. See, it's the pin that's moved, it's not the pin moving. And you shouldn't have to push that out like that. See, that's not right. That's not right. Right. I've got fuck all I can use. That's my file there, I could try that. That's all I can try. Just try and see if I can file the damage off it. So you can feel it. We're just taking it round gently, just until it fits in. And it's still not right. Dip that in there. It's getting there. It is getting there. So I can wrap the sandpaper up. And see if we can clean this out a bit as well. See, that would have. See if that'll fit in there now, no problem. Because it has to go in. See, it's still tight. It's a bit loose. It's a bit looser, but not right. I'll shove that in the hole. It won't go in. That should. We can get it in the hole. Yeah, I see that Quentin Wilson's dead, isn't he? Yeah. Died at age 68, I think he died today, I'm not sure. But I heard about it today. Yeah. That's still catching, look. Let's put a bit of oil on it now. I don't usually put oil on these, but as it's no, the pin's still not turning. That's not right. We can't do it like that because it has to be right. It has to be right, guys. Sorry, but that's the way it is. I'm trying to just file the bottom, but not too much the top. But yeah, it's got to be right. That's it. Can turn the whole pin in there now. Look at that, you can see the pin turns there and then tightens up. So what I'm going to do now is make sure that that's straight. Whoops. Push it through and then you can see it. There we go. We'll just give that a little bit more of a file. Give it a wipe. And we'll also wipe the inside of that as well. But see, that's what happens when you don't do it properly. Well, that's gone in now, dropped in perfect. That's right. So I can pull it out now as well. There you go. Just see, we'll just make sure it doesn't tighten up. No. That's good. So, because of the issue we've had with this, we will put a drop of oil on it. Only a drop. All we want. Now, there we go. Sorry if you haven't seen all that, but I'm doing my best. Right. See, that has to be pressed. See, the actual actuator pole has to push that, so there can't be any resistance. Definitely not, guys. Otherwise, if there's a resistance there, it causes the record to stick. And the clips just flew off. Put this other one on, we'll find that in a second. Fucking twat. It hit the wall there, so it's got to be over on the bench. We'll dig that up in a second. Hold that with my finger. Put that file over there. There you go. That's working now. Let's find that other fucking clip if we can. I heard it land. I heard it hit the wall and drop. So is that it? Nope. But it's here somewhere. No. There it is. Oh, well, it was. There you go. That's him. Yeah, it's definitely a Garrard clip. We've not just fished any old clip out and chucked it on and say, well, see, that's still a bit sticky, but oops. So best I'm gonna get that, I'm afraid. Pick the other bit up. Just fell down here. Get here. And that goes onto there. And goes into there. That's it. Perfect. Then the clip, which is our genuine Garrard one. There we go. There you go. Fixed. So what we'll do next, we'll we'll put some proper grease. Somebody will put Vaseline or whatever it looked like in this. We'll put proper grease in it. There we go. Wipe it with my shirt because I've not got a cloth and changing it before I go to bed. Right, so that's me. That's that done. Now let's clean the idler. Just clean the crap off really. What I could do actually is plug that in to clean it. Oh. Got a noise there as well. That's our motor needs sorting. So we need to find the glue. So that's the thing that's come off the bottom of the motor, causing that. We just clean this. That. One fucking 78 goes faster. See that noise? That's the thing on the motor. Now it's clean as best we can. Right. See, that's stopped now. We need to get the glue mixed up, so some glue mixed up to repair that. So we'll unplug it now. There's a clip. It wasn't the one we fucking lost that we found. There we go. The one we actually, yeah, it bounced back and landed on the turntable. So what we'll do next, get rid of that. And I shouldn't have to take this apart. Do that. And push that one through that way. Yeah, they're correct. Now this should just lift out. They're supposed to lift out. So if I lift that, just bring it towards, fucking hell. It's supposed to just lift out, but they don't want to come out. They go in, and this went in sometime. That's one out. And so it can't drop back down. I'm going to fucking do that. And I'll lock it off. Now the next one. Is let's try and maneuver that. That's broke that. It's actually damaged. It's actually broke. That's why it won't come out. There you go. Because the board's damaged. What we'll do is try and put that back in and put a bit of glue or something on it. And glue that back. Right. Pull this through. Pull this through. We're not going to take it out of the chassis if we can. Now, I'll turn this round to where so we can work on it. Right. Now the problem with these is when you move this lever to there, it comes back. Hang on, let's move that fucking toe now and put that back there. There we go. Right. The lever, the problem is this one here. That's your problem. So we could just dry all that. It's all that grease put on it. The grease is not the problem. The problem is the actual mech. What you do is take this clip off here. There we go. And then what we need to do is just heat this up. Shouldn't take much heating. It's starting to come back now. We're not. See, look at that now, it's coming back on its own now. So now we should be able to lift that up. Get some cleaner under it. See, ideally you'd like to, that might be better. There you go. Now we do, look at these. Clean this. And this is what happens. These all get stuck. Now we do put a bit of oil on this. There you go. I do put a bit of oil on this. I don't put grease, I use a bit of oil. Just there you go. Pop that unit back onto there. A bit of crap in there, and I'll lift this up. And that goes. Yeah, I see that now, look. Right. See that there? I'll bring you in and show you a bit closer up in a second. Just put the clip back on. Now what jams these is grease. That's all it is. Good old fashioned (1970s) grease that was put there in the 70s. There you go. Now if I can zoom in, try and zoom in and show you what causes this. Nothing else needs doing under here, apart from that little problem we got with the motor. See if we can do that. We're going to get the glue in a minute. So if I can zoom in, guys, and try and show you this. There you go. Now, you see this doohickey here? See? See that? That jams. All you do is take a clip off there, lift that, heat that up a bit, lift it off, clean it, oil it, put it back. That's all it is. Now we need to look at the motor, and I haven't got any super glue, so we're going to have to mix some epoxy. Have I got any glue down here? Anything like that? No, I haven't. I think that's off my tape deck. They're off my tape deck. Yeah, they could be. Put them in my box of fucking knobs. I think they're off my archive tape deck. Same fucking knobs. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They fucking are, guys. Yeah. Somebody wants to buy my archive tape deck, but I don't really. We've got super glue here. No, I haven't got any super glue. Tell you what I might do. Let's whip the motor out. We've got to whip the bearing out to do this job. Now, take that out. This should just lift out. I think it should. It might not because of the top pulley. Oh, it does. Right, there's your bottom pulley. Put that there a minute. Now the problem, as you can see, is that washer there. That's what happens, it breaks off. Now, does that unscrew that pulley? Or is it one that's fucking heated on and you have to yank the cunt off? Yeah, it's fucking heated. So we're not going to try and take that off. What we're going to try and do, we're going to just try. What we'll do is zoom back out again because I was just showing you guys. Oh, can I show you that there? Yeah, I can. See this doohickey here? Right, well that's your washer there that's broke. So if you'll give me a second, guys, I'll just go into the shack. And I'll get some glue. I know I've no super glue, that I know I haven't. I was saying my phone's in the shack, it's not as if me coat pocket me getting your own pocket. Lie down, Scraps. You were okay until I moved. Come on, back to bed. Come on. Come on, son. Right. I've got this stuff here, guys, which is general purpose adhesive. And it's supposed to stick all sorts of shit. So we'll see. Supposed to stick all sorts of shit. So we'll find out whether it does. Might not be able to get this. Get that up out of the way. not fucking moving. Fucking glue coming out the tube. See, and I can't take well, there we are. That'll do for a minute. There for a minute. Now what we'll do, this stuff doesn't dry quick, which is good. There you go. Let's put that there for a minute. Put the top back on. Find my coat pocket. In my dressing gown pocket rather. See, I might. See what I want to do now, I want to hold that. Get that off there, there we go. I don't want it on the sides where it runs. Alright. That might do it. I say it might, it should. It's supposed to be all-purpose adhesive. There you go. Get that dead level. Leave that like that for now. See, I'd like to get that out, but you can't because it's fucking not screwed in. If it was held in with a fucking grub screw, I'd be able to do it. But because it's super glue, it would have been fucking stuck by now. Right, I'm going to leave that as it is. So we're going to have to come back to that in 5 minutes. We'll come back to that in 5 minutes, guys. Right, so we've glued that motor thing back together, that washer been glued back onto that motor, so that's okay now. So I've left that for a while. I mean, what's been a couple of minutes for you has been a bit longer for me. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. What's been a bit longer for you has been a bit longer for me. Not as long for you because I've been here I've been doing this overnight. This has been left and I've come back to it. So what we're going to do next, now we've done that, we've repaired that. So what we can do next, we can, there we go, we can rest. Oh, get off, caught up there. Now what we can do next, we can the IPA's evaporated, I forgot to put the top on it. There we go. So we're going to clean going to clean the bearing, and then we're going to start to reassemble. Right. There you go. Just get that crap out of there. There you go. Right, does that go that way? Or it go that fucking way? I don't fucking remember. I think it went that way. Yeah, it went that way. Yeah, it must have done. Yeah, it did. That goes on there. It doesn't matter if it's not quite right. We can, if it's goes the wrong way around, we can change that. I think that's right, actually. It went that way because if you, yeah, it did. Yeah, because of the way the wires go. That's how it went. Another one done. There we go. Put a bit of oil in the bearing. The bearing's lovely and clean. What will be in a second. That's got it. Straighten that back up. There we go. Put some oil in the bearing. There we go. Put the bearing cap back on. That's not right, so it needs to be turned till it goes right. That should be about not far from it. That's what one in. And this should just line up perfectly, to be honest. Tighten out. There are good screws on these Garrards. There you go. Right. Make sure I don't snap the head of the arm off. Now what we need to do, plug it back in and just make sure it should be right. Now what we'll do, we'll start to I meant to bring the cloth in with me and I forgot. No worries. The phone's ringing, that can fucking wait. I'm not getting up to go for that. Whoever that is will have to bring me back, I'm afraid. Wipe this Vaseline or whatever it is off these washers. Give that a wipe. Put that one on there. Get a bit of grease. Look, nearly dropped the grease. Put a bit of grease on the washer. There you go. Pop the thrust bearing in. I mean, these are only plastic thrust bearings in these. The earlier stuff had metal. I mean, the bearings themselves are metal, but the cage is what I mean, the carrier is plastic. There we go, put a bit of grease on there. You don't need a lot. Now we've already put a bit of grease on that. Yay, won't take us long to do this because we did most of it last night. There we go. That's loose as well, but there's nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do. There we go, that's in. Because people don't take them apart the right way, you see. The centre spindle. It goes there. That's the centre beauty ring, and what we'll do, we'll get the, don't know whether the idlers in these are any good. There you go. Pop this in. Make sure it goes the right way around. Should do. Doesn't, we just swap the motor. Yeah, it does. Right, so what we'll do now, we'll test the mechanism. This counterbalance weight's on the wrong way around. It's supposed to go that way. So you can adjust it. Right, so what we'll do, that feels okay. That's 33 and it's 7 inch. Right, that should go across, which it does, to 7 position, which it does. Now, see, that lever stays up there, it's supposed to. Now it comes back to and drops. It goes to the 12 position. Now it should go to the 7 for 45, which it does. And then to the 10 position for 78, which it does. Speed all feels okay, that's all good. Idler's good. Now let us get to the end and it should switch off. Correct. Now there we go. Bend them back up so we can put that back into place. Right, that's one deck done. One SP25. There we go. Right. Put that in that way. That's the way it goes. I've just had my mate round. My mate Paul's just been. That's in. The only thing I hate about these is putting these rings back in, because sometimes they don't fucking clip in place. Well, that has that time. I'll get the cartridge carrier, which has got a gold ring cartridge in it. Now I'll show you how to set one of these up. These are easy to set up. I'll show you for those that don't know. Set that to 0. I can move. I can zoom in a bit. I'll show you how to set these up. Right. Set this to 0. This here to 0. Then what you want to do is just slacken that off, bring that back slightly. That was practically right. There we go. There we go. A bit more, I think. No, I'm going to accept that. And then what we do, we tighten that. And then what we'll do, we'll set this to 2 grams. Let's see if we can find the stylus weight. I don't know where it is. What we'll do, we'll use the old Garrard weight, shall we? We've got a Garrard weight here, which is calibrated. We've got a Garrard scale here. What we'll do, we'll put that on and see what put the stylus into the. Right, hang on. I'm gonna have to turn this round. I'm not gonna be able to get it on. Right, pop that into the. That feels fucking heavy. Now that should be 2 grams. And guess what, guys? It actually is. Now if I set this to 5, which is there, up pretty much. Now put that in put the stylus in the little pan. Now 5 is that one there. And we want to set it. Yeah. £5 grams. That's what it's telling us. That's good enough. And that's the original. That's the original Garrard. That's an original garage stylus setup gauge. I thought I'd use that for a change because we don't know where the stylus gauge has gone. The one I normally use, the electronic one. But we've used that one and it's done the job. That is my lovely old gauge, which I love. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, so I've set this. Let me just turn that so it's level. There you go. Make sure these screws here are tight, and they're not. They're not. That's it. Check this one. See, we don't want them loose. Right, and your anti-skate on the side there, what you do, you set this, you set that to 1, then to 2. 1 isn't indicated, but 2 up to 5 is. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is there, 0 is there. So you set, because we've got this at 2, then you set this at 2, and that's how you do it. And that is I need to just secure this back into place, don't I, before I forget. And then I can wind it. Oops. Do you know, look at the hassle I had getting them out. Right, before I do that, I'm going to pull the lead through. Make sure that we're back. That's correct, they're not touching anywhere, that's good. Right, drop that back into the machine. There you go. Now, when you put these down, let's zoom out. When you put these down, these transit screws, I always press the deck down with my hand. There you go. You want to just finger tighten that so that you can undo them again. You shouldn't have to use a tool to do these. This has all been done now. All works perfect. There you go. There. See, you just press there, just turn that. There you go. And that's how we want it. Now this has got a bit of damage on this lid. as you can see. Now that's one done and that's working. We're not messing about playing records on them because we know they work and we don't know whether the styluses are any good. So, and what we'll do, we'll put cable ties around them. Yeah. We'll get the other one in a minute and we'll do that. What's happened here? We're fucking tangled up here, guys. I'm in a bit of a muddle. There we go. We're out of that. What we'll do, we'll wrap these leads up. And I'm not going to do what the last person did and put the leads inside with the deck. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find a cable tie, because I know I've got some. Oh, I'll tell you what, for now we'll just put them under there. Find the cable ties later. Just put them under there for now. There you go. Now let's get to the second one. SP25 number 2. Now if I put that one on the top of that speaker, I'll carelessly balance it. Right. Oh, that's that one fixed. Right, now the next one. There we go. Ooh. And this is exactly the same thing. Right, there's a couple of things we'll note. We'll take the dust cover off and put the dust cover over there. Right. There's no cartridge in this one. As you can see, all the wires are there, no cartridge. And that's got the same problem, see what I mean? Gonna have the same issue. Now this one's not been wound all the way down. And this weight on this one's the wrong way, because look, they pull off. See, you can't go all the back with the adjustment. That's why they put on that way. That's why they've done that way, so you can get the full adjustment of the cartridge. There's a knob missing off this one and all, by the way, guys. There's a control lever missing, cover missing off it. Oh, fuck me, Matthew. Fucking hell. Alright. Alright. Plug this in, see if we need any motor work. Yeah, well, that sounds a bit naughty. Doesn't sound right. I had one of these Mark IVs and Racing Demon sold it to Harvey for me. Yeah. I miss Racing Demon. Mikey was a great fella, you know. He really was, guys. The top banana Mike was. Really, really kind as well. Very generous. And he's sadly missed on the channel. I mean, this has been put on the wrong way around, because it shouldn't be that difficult to get the bloody thing off. This has been put on the wrong way around, guys, this clip. Fuck's sake. So we get it with the pliers. Normally just hook these off. But the hole, there's a hole in these. And there you go. It's supposed to go the other way around. Right, let's have a look at what the story is with this. Now, that's not right. Now, let's see what the noise was coming from. Might be the motor. Let's try oiling it. That's catching somewhere. Yep. We'll sort that. We'll sort that. Right. Take this clip off. If we don't get this finished tonight, we get it finished in the morning. But I'm hoping to get it finished tonight. That is right, so we'll clean all the parts in a minute. Now this is wrong, this, because that shouldn't have that rubber grommet there. That shouldn't have a rubber grommet there. That's too, puts the turntable too high. Get these out. Now what we'll do, we will put a rubber grommet in there because the grommet's missing. So we can put that grommet when we find it. There it is. We can put that, clean it up, put that in the bottom. That'll work as an O-ring. It's a bit thick, but it'll work. It'll work as the O-ring that's not there. That cam follower is seized, and the way to unseize them, it's already full of. There you go. Right, so it's basically put a bit of oil on the top, because what we'll do, we'll service the top of the machine first, but the cam follower has to be in there. Oh shit, can I turn that now? Bloody hell. Get the soldering iron. There you go. That's it. Now all we do is just put a bit of oil down that. Let that soak in. Yeah, it's working perfect now, that. Right. Is this loose? No, it's not on this one. Now let's lift the, let's take the deck out. This is not as heavy. Now, yeah, these are the cheap plastic ones that Garrard used. These were the cheap plastic ones they used, and these could take everything from the SP25, AP76, Garrard Zero. You could put a lot in these. There we go. It's unplugged under there as well. That's not plugged on. Mains. Right. Now let's have a look at. This is a bit of a bodge up, this one. Yep. This is a bit of a codge up, this one, because this one has been messed with. Now let's take this fucking stupid homemade strain release off. Using the screwdriver. That's fucked. Let's take this out. Don't even need to be in. There, that. Right. This has been bodged, this one, so we may have to find that comes out like that. That's why you don't need a strain relief, because it's already got one. Put that there for a minute. Bring this round. Just going to work on it. Oh, I was going to say the spring's off, it's not. Alright, so let's have a look. Oops, pardon me. Have a look at the motor. Now, this is not right. So that is definitely not right. It shouldn't have those on it. So we'll take, and now that won't even undo. That won't even undo. That one has. It's turning. No, it's just turning the handle on the tool. So that's been really tightened up. Okay, now. Wow. Jesus, guys. See, I've got something else I can fit in there to get that fucking undone. Got another tool here, whether that'll fucking do. I don't fucking know. The handle of the tool was turning. Yeah, that one's got it. But these are not the right nuts. It's supposed to be screws. Anyway, yellow to the top, make sure we're right there. I mean, Garrard could have changed them, but why would they? He could have done. Pull that off. Take this. Come out. Well, that come out of there. Why wouldn't the other one come out? Right, there we go. Why wouldn't that one come out of the other one yesterday? See, what they've done, they've used screws in there. That's how we'll put it back together if it works. Right, what's happened here, guys? Same shit, look. It's the same shit. It's separated. It's the same shit and it's separated. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to glue that back together. So I'll get that done and then I'll come back. We'll get that done and come back, guys. Right, so let us get this motor back together. Right, it's been a couple of seconds for you, been overnight for me, because I've had to let this dry, guys. Yeah, we've had to glue this back together and let it dry. It's all working now, should be. So we'll pop that back into. Before we do that, let's just give the front bearing a drink. Yeah, it's glued on there now. Now, pop that back onto there. That's it. Now give the bottom bearing a drink because it's all been cleaned. It's had grease put in that, hasn't it? Somebody's put grease in that. You don't grease these, guys, you oil them. You do not grease these bearings. So we'll check the grease out. There we go. We'll put some oil in that. Never ever 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 grease these. And put just a bit on the top there. You never ever grease them because the, oh hang on, would help put the centre in, wouldn't it? And the yellow goes to the top. That's how that goes, and then that just drops onto there. Then if we get the screwdriver under there, put that into there. Why is that not going in? Why is that not going? It could be because of this end here. That's it. That's it. That's all it needed. But these, we're going to use what came with it. I don't think these are original. Got a feeling these are not original, but we're going to put them in anyway. Do that one. That one. Oh, where's the other nut? There's the other nut. See, because they have screws in these. It could be the other way, but I don't think it is. There you go. But this is tightened up really tight. Can I get my hand under there? See, that's not, yeah, that one's tight. Let's see if we can get this one to go. It should, yeah. There you go. Now, if we put that there in a minute, put that there, move these tools. I'm going to sort this desk out later maybe as well. Now what we need to do next is now sort this out here. Yeah, we're just using the shirt, guys. We're not really too bothered. See, this has had stuff sprayed on it, which didn't have to be sprayed. Now this has got the same problem as the other one had. See, this here. See, if we put this on to start, there we go. That's seized. That's seized. Am I in the right place? Can we see what I'm doing? Yes. That there is seized. And that's not supposed to be like that. So, turn the soldering iron on. We may need it to just warm it up to release it. We may not. Now the speed, put the speed down here. There you go. Now let's get this sponge and we can wipe all the, soak up all the shit that's been put on here that shouldn't even be on here. And we can get it all nice and get it done. There we go. So what we need to do is take the clip out. There you go. And then all we do is we'll just lift this up. Sometimes we just lift these out. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. You don't want to smash them. So what we do, we'll put that there like that. See, look at that now, that's moving now, look. That's moving because the whole pin's moving. The whole pin's moving now. See, that's catching there. And that shouldn't be catching there. Right. That's loose, that actually, guys. That's actually loose. That's loose. Yeah, that's loose, that. We may have an issue with that. Try and do something with it. That's loose, that. So let's try and get this out. There you go. And get this out, we can then try there you go, we're out. I think that's loose, that. Right, can we take, because these are riveted in, fucking riveted in, these bastards. So what I'm thinking, guys, is where's my little clunker? Where's my little clunker? Because we're going to have to tap it no matter what we do. We're going to have to try and tighten it, as it will never work. So we're going to have to find something. my little hammer. There's my vice, we might need that. Alright, so fucking crap, that was it then, it's not, it's a drill bit. Oh, don't fucking tell what's that. Been fucking that little hammer. Not in there. It's got to be in one of these. But there it is. Right. I might have to take the deck out of the plinth to do this. We'll see. Let's have a look at where is it? The thing that's loose is there. It's that there. So I can perhaps put this. I'm not going to risk banging it on the plinth in case I break it. Right. Now there's me vice. It's the only way I'm going to be able to do this, guys. It's the only way we're going to be able to do it. In fact, if I turn that way, we'll be able to fit that in there. If I move that bar out of the way, there we go. Turn that. Might have to move this, screw this transit screw up all the way as far as it'll go. Might have to take it out, but we're going to have to try and tighten that because that is loose, and it's loose and you can tell it's loose, and it'll pull the bar over. So right, that's there. There we go, we can put that there. And then hold that there like that. And then just we could do it a bit more. Wonder if I could put that. Oh, I could put that there. On the handle of the vice. Wonder if I could do it that way. Put it on the handle of the vice. See if we can do it that way. Man, no, I can't, it falls over. Now let me see what else is in my drawer. Because there are things in here. There are things in here that we can use. Just looking to see if we've got this here. We can probably, if I get this, no, if I this is caught me back, I think. Yeah. And so if I put that back there, just tap that down with the hammer, There we go. Now, I'm going to go too far because I don't want to explode, cause it off, putting the wrong way up. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe if I find something to put in there. There's already a screw in there. Something in it. Looks like one of them ferrite. Looks like a piece of ferrite that's in there. Just try and yeah. Yeah. Piece of ferrite in there. It come out. See, the problem with that is it's magnetic, you see. That might be I'll get out with that. Yeah, I got it with that. Now if I get this screw here, put that screw in there, what that will do, that'll give a bit of support. I mean, I worry about getting the screw back later. So if I now put that under there, onto there, like that, right, clunker, and all we do is we just something's fell out, but that's alright because that's got to go back in anyway. Still feels loose. Can I use something like this to prop the back of the end up? Just need to prop the back end up. There you go. That's in there. There we go. Now if I can get something like a screwdriver, screwdriver's fucking punches, vices fell over. There we go. There you go. What I want to try and do is just try and tighten that. It will work. Nope. It's loose and it can't be loose. Just can't, guys. It can't be loose. Let's find some. Where's my centre punch? Got a fucking bullshit. I've got a centre punch somewhere. Right, we'll put this back under there. There we go. Right. I've got a fucking punch somewhere. Punch somewhere, I don't know where it is though. I know I've definitely got a punch. I mean, I'm wondering Wonder if I could use this drill bit. You know, just put it on there and then hit the fucker with the hammer. See, the fucking hammer might not be heavy enough, but I don't want to fucking damage the machine. Still loose. Let's give it one more bash. See, the idea is just make sure that's actually in there. That's there. Bring that forward. That's it. Alright. I'm going to probably say, I don't want to go too much. Still a bit loose. It's about as best as I'm probably going to be able to do. Let's give it one go. Get that back on there. Get that back on there. Give that as they say in the trade. Oh, that doesn't help us. There you go. As they say in the trade. Give it a good swatting. See, that's that one there. Am I on the wrong one? I'm on the wrong one, guys. It's fucking this one here I want. This one here. It's that one there I want. Yeah, it is. I was on the wrong one. Still a bit loose, but at least now we know we're on the right one. Alright. Make sure we're out of the way of everything. There's not much I can do. It's loose, but it needs to be a bit tighter than that. I could do it a bit tighter. We've got room to do it. Just don't think this fucking hammer's heavy enough. I think that's as best. It's about as best as we're going to do. That'll do us. I think that'll work. If it doesn't, it's tough. Screw this back down. Let's just check this. Yes, better than what it was, guys. It's tighter than what it was. It'll probably be alright, that. Yeah, see, these are not supposed to be done the way, not supposed to be They're not supposed to be forced or anything. You're supposed to do it gently. You know, the way I do it. Because I didn't put any force on that. I just knew it was loose. Because I could tell by the way it moved. But I think still moving. Can I turn it that way? It's about the best I can do. Just clean the shit off it. IPAs have evaporated. Just put a bit more in there. Forgot to pour it back into the fucking bottle last night. There we go. Back into the bottle last night. Move these remotes. And let's get the other piece. Making sure we don't lose the spring. Give this a clean. More importantly, clean out the hole. Alright, put a bit of grease on there. Oh, wrong one. There we go. There you go. Put a bit of grease on that. It'll last for another fucking 40 odd years. And this goes in this way. This goes in. And I think the spring goes behind, doesn't it? Can't fucking remember. That goes that way up. The spring goes. We'll see in a minute where it goes. That looks like it's bent, to be honest. Where does the spring go? Pop this in. That goes in. Now, get it. And that goes in that way. Let's have a look at where the spring goes. I can't fucking remember where the spring goes. Goes on here. So what we'll do, we'll put this like this. That goes over that. That goes there, which means that spring goes over the top of that. That's correct. We've got it. Spring. We can get to it. There we go, guys. That's spring. We can get to it. There we go. That's spring. Just hooks over. Try not to stick it in my fucking fingers. There's nothing worse than getting a fucking spring in your finger, it hurts. It needs to go under the bar. Under the bar. Oh, you fucker, I didn't think that was going to be that difficult to get off. Right. Tell you what we'll do. It fucking fell out, didn't it? So if I put it back that way, I go there, put the spring there. Oh, I don't want to knock the shit over. Right, if I put the springs there, like it's supposed to be. Bring that to there. Oh, come on, oh, it's come off your ear, a cunt. But it does go there because you can see where the lip is. So what we'll do, we'll put this into place. That goes there. Yeah, that's, still feels a bit loose, but this has to come across. Let's get it in there. That's the issue. Let's try it with a screwdriver. There you go. Alright. It does go there. It does go there, but it's... Oh, come on. I know what I could do. Let's get the screwdriver. Shoot it through one of the coils. Now I've got the fucking spring round where it shouldn't go. Shoot it around one of the coils. There you go. See, that's pulling down onto there now, you see, that's the problem. Because of that being loose. Anyway, never mind that for a minute, we'll sort that out in a second. Because I've got an idea for that. I think the bar might be a bit bent. Anyway, pop the circlip back on. There you go. See, that's floppy then, it shouldn't be. So what we'll do next, we'll hold that there, and we'll just bring that up a little bit. Just so it misses that. Right, let's grease the rest of it. A bit of oil on each pivot, including that one. Nothing I can do about that, guys. It's what it is. There we go. I have got somewhere, guys, a lubrication chart for this, which I may decide to publish at some time. Right, so let's see. Should we see if this works? Right. Now there's the rubber O-ring. Let's put it back on, because that's the original. Let's get this fucking thing off. That's a bit on the thick side. Let's put the original, which is still pliable. Really supposed to replace them, but I've got none, so we're gonna just put a bit of grease on the thrust bearing. Just put a little bit of grease down here, it'll be alright. Won't do any harm. There's a bit too much there for what I would like, so we'll take off the excess. Just remove the excess grease. There we go. That won't get wasted. little bit of excess grease on the top of there. That's all you need. That's all you need. All you need. Now what we'll do, right, that feels a bit stiff, so we need to deal with that. That's got to be stripped. No point putting the grease on it yet. Fuck, I've dropped my grease. Come here, there you go. Right, let's clean this. See, that's tight, that. At least it will come out. Let's pop these onto plate a minute. Take this apart because you're not supposed to have grease on this. All I'm doing here, guys, there we go, take that out, and I think that might be a bit fucking crappy as well, where, see, I'm just cleaning the actuation, Paul, I'll show you all in a minute, but somebody's had this out. Is it bent? Don't think so. I think we've got it pretty much where we want it. Clean that. So you can't see it still, can you? Just move that to there. There we go. Now you can. That's the actuation pole there. I've just cleaned. Clean the other part of the pole. Clean the. Get the sponge. Give this a clean. That cotton bud there's still good enough, we can use that. Not been used one side of it. That's got that. Now this should now go back together and have no problems. It should slide in perfect. Which it doesn't, because someone's been at it, so we're going to have to give this the same treatment that we gave the other one, because this has been done the same. So we'll just have to file it down. To just make it fucking try that. Only needs a little bit, but it's got to be right, because this can't afford any friction. I would say just a little bit more. I would say just a little bit more. Just files the scratches out that somebody's put in, trying to get it off without doing it the right way. There you go. Yada yada yada. Perfect. See, that's what happens, you see. You don't put any oil on this. I did on the last one, because the last one was a lot fucking worse. It was bent. I mean, make sure that's okay. It looks it. Put that back in. Oops. Come here. Get in. That goes into that there. Then this should just pop into place, and it works. I'm just hoping that there you go. Perfect. Put some grease on it. Is this? Yeah, that's good enough now. That's nice and free. That's had all night to soak. Put a bit of grease on there. Now put it just inside the gear. That's all you need, don't need a lot. Right, put that there out of the way for a minute. Put the clip on. Oh, we need a clip on. Yep. These just push on with your fingers, these Garrard clips are lovely. So what we'll do next, we'll test this by hand. That goes all the way up, which it should. Then this turns anti-clockwise and it turns off. It's not supposed to do that, there we go. It's supposed to stay up there. Now why is that jammed? Why is that jammed? Don't say this one's not. There you go. But this one's turning off. So why is this one turning off? It shouldn't. Let's have a look. Yeah, that comes back down there like it should. And it worked. Could have been something pressing on the bench. Could have been something pressing because it stayed on that time. Right, let's try again. Yeah, yeah, and then to the end. Yeah. Try to sit and make sure the arm does go over. Yeah. Check 3312. Oh, that one didn't. Did that time. See, I'll put that back there and I'll do it slowly. There, that comes down and that goes across. So you can see it is working. And if we go for 10, we're not to work on 45/7. Move that up to there. That comes across to there. Goes to 10. And we'll just do 45/7. There you go, and then back. It works. It works, guys. It fucking works. That's sorted now. Speed's all nice and smooth. Let's give the idler a clean. Just move the grease. Give the idler a clean. Oh, come on. I need to plug this in, because the cleaning the idlers are best done when plugged in. Nothing. There's a wire come off somewhere. Not unplugged somehow. The motor was working. No, it's connected. I've jammed up or somewhere, is it? It is. The motor's jammed. Jesus. Why is that jammed? I put it back in the right way. Why is that jammed? Ah, the motor's jammed. See if that moves now. No. So why doesn't it turn? Why doesn't the fucking motor turn? Oh well, let's take it out and have a look. Can I turn it with me tool? I don't understand that. Why the motor doesn't turn. Unless we've... I mean, the motor was working, but it was making a horrible noise. Let's get rid of this. Right. Let's take this off. That's catching somewhere. That's catching somewhere. It's not catching in there, is it? It could be. Let's put the bottom bearing on. Could be there. That's in. Put that there. Catching somewhere. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Wonder if I've got another one of these. Let's have a look. See if I've got another one of these. Have a look in me fucking amongst me motors. Because they'll all, if I have got one, they'll all probably be about the same. It's a transformer. Fuck's sake. It's fucking... No. Let's have a look at this. If it goes in that way, it's bent. You have to file that. That's come off. I'll have to redo this motor, guys. Will that come off? Fucking motor's fucking... I'm not getting it. I should have some somewhere, but... Oh, I'm looking me fucking... I thought there was one in this drawer. See, there's one there. There's one. There's one, but that's the belt drive version. Perfect to know. Well, what I'm wondering, guys, that's the belt drive version. Now, what I'm thinking is, if I get this off here, I'm going to have to heat that up, aren't I? Give me a minute, guys. So I'm going to have to strip this one off here, see if they fit even. So let's get this one off here. Right. That's that. Take that out of there. Now, see, they're the same. Would help if I could get that out of there, wouldn't it? See, they're screwed in. See, it would help if I could get... Oh, it does. It does, it pulls out. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So if I get the next one, just give it a tap. There you go. Just grip it by there. There you go, it's off. And this, I'll show you in a minute what causes the problem. Now this needs to go onto here. And it should just go straight in, because let's just clean this. Make sure no fucking grease, haven't it? There you go. This should just go straight in. Right. And what we'll do, we'll use let's see if that fits in there. Well, it fits there. That looks all right. Now let's get the other bearing. Where's the fucking other bearing? There it is. Get the bottom bearing. just needs to come up a little bit because we've gone down too far. Yeah, we've gone down too far. We just need to tap it just slightly. Get it to the height we need. There should be a bit of play. I need to get this level. It's hard to do it. There you go. So what we'll do, we'll just tap that slightly. Just slightly. And I felt that move actually. We just need it to move slightly. I-ho, I-ho. Down there. That's in there. Well, that's now we'll get that bearing straight. That feels like it's tight up against that. But it is dropping down. Let's assemble it. Let's assemble it. So let's assemble it. So that's it. And then we've already oiled these bearings. Right, so what we'll do next, we'll put the right. See, really you need that feels, I don't know, not too bad. The see, this should go in and not have any problems. I-ho, I-ho. There we go. Now, get our tool, tighten our motor down. It's the only thing I can think of doing with it, really. That's done. And you don't have to tighten these sort of super tight. Not supposed to be super tight. There you go. Not supposed to be super, just tight. There we go. This could be a problem. That looks okay actually. Let's plug that in. Right, so 78's in the right place. Well, yeah. But I think could be coming up a bit. Mind you, maybe not. That's 33. It's 45. That's 78. No, it's not. It's spot on. So what we'll do now, we'll get the file and we'll clean the idler. We'll use the file because it's easier. There you go. And just clean. Just clean the motor. Crap on that motor, guys. Should have done the idler fucking first. Crap on that motor. There you go, take the crap off there. That's it. Right, put the turntable, put the machine back into the plinth. I don't understand. Right, so there we go, guys. We've fixed the motor. Let's pull these through a bit. There's nowhere enough room. Right. And these are always best handled with the turntables off. The reason why I say that is because the turntables are pretty heavy. Right, that's the old shaft. That's the centre spindle, we need that. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Just get a sponge and just wipe the inside of the turntable there. Pop this back on. Whoops. Let's turn this on. Yeah. Let's get some oil down there. There you go. Right, it's not bad that. Lift it off, back on. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Idler's a bit fingy. Look at that. See if we can do something about that. because the automatic mechanism is never going to work like that. Not enough get up and go in it. Let me feel that. Yeah, that's stiff. That's got hard rubber on it, guys. 178 go faster. So you can hear the rubber. You can see the shiny bit. Yeah, you can feel the shiny bit. Put it on the side there. Just trying to get this. I'm going to work that way, but it is definitely. There we go. So you gotta. How's that? No, it's still the same, it needs to. It just feels, you can just see the shiny stuff still on it. It just feels horrible. Yeah, I haven't got any fucking idlers. That's actually not doing too bad, to be honest. It's cleaning up actually, so I'll make away with it. There's a load of shit on it. What I'll do, I'll put the turntable back on. If not, I'll have to just try and find an idler. Well, that's a bit better. That's on 78, it's put on 45. See, it won't work. See what I mean? Sometimes you can spin them backwards. I've got one in my drawer. I'm trying to think if I've got one in my drawer. No. No. Right, well, what we're going to do, it's getting better. Make sure the turntable drum's clean. Which I believe it is. Yeah. Give this one more clean. Just feel the edge of the idler. Yeah, you can feel the hard edge on it. You can see the shine actually. From 78 it goes faster. I did have some fucking sandpaper, it might do a better fucking job, but I doubt it. I did have some idlers, but just taking the shininess off. Let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. I've done it before with a knife. You can actually hear that. I've done it with a knife. So you can see it there. You can see it there, guys. You can see the shininess, it's no good. The shininess has got to come off. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it done because the video is done pretty much. I'm going to call this done so I can get the video edited, and I'll just put a new idler on it, I'll find one. I'll just have a look through my stuff later. I'll find an idler or he'll have to put one on himself. But yeah, it is working. It is working. There you go. There you go. comes off at the end. I have to help it because of the idler. There you go. Because otherwise I was never going to get the video finished, guys. Right, I'm not going to put the clip on yet because I'm going to put another idler on it. But I'll find one later. I will have one somewhere. But I've got other things I need to do so as well, guys. So we'll find an idler for that in a bit. Might even be one on this fucking side here. I know there was some. We'll sort some out after. Let's just have a quick look under here before I decide to call it a day. Because I know I've got some. Don't know where they are though. I'm sure I've seen one on here a couple of weeks ago. Shit. Sure I've seen one on here. Right, they're BSR. And the BSR, so does BSR, is any Garrard ones? There's a Garrard one. But it's just as bad as shiny. It's not been prepared, you see. No, these are all BSR. Yeah. They're all BSR, them fuckers. The only one that's Garrard is the one that looks like worse than the rest of them. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to say it's done. I'm going to leave it there. Because we'll find an idler for it later. Thank you very much for watching this this video. It's been a bit of a long one, but we've done 2 decks in this video. Thank you very much, guys. You all take care. Like, share, subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you want to. Catch you later. Bye for now.